Hey y'all, Sarah Luhu here, and we are back again with Danganronpa 2. So, we found out a few more things during our last investigation. We discovered that the footprints that were running away from the boathouse, or beach house I mean, were in fact Hyoko's, and I think we could all, we could already safely assume that. We also found out some things with her gummy bears and all that great stuff, but we had already figured that out. We also discovered... Oh yeah, Mikan told us that whatever killed Mahiro killed her instantly, and I actually find that pretty suspicious because, like, we already have her dead body, right? Because, like, when you look at the body, for one, she's all smeared up over the door, and you have these crawl marks through the blood in order to, get to the door. So it wasn't, so either she was, like, dragged and put up against the door, or she didn't die, instant, like Mikan is saying. It could have been that one blow ended up killing her, but it wasn't an instant death like she was saying. And that might just be translation error or something, I'm not sure, but yeah, I think that's what that's suggesting there. Because she had to be able to crawl to get to the door. I think that's an important piece of information. Then Sonia reminded us of our serial killer's sparkling justice, so that means that somewhere amongst us we have a serial killer, just like last time. Oh, the memories. So let's go ahead and proceed on with our class trial. Roar! Here comes an escalator from my mouth to lead to an elevator. Eek! No matter how many times I see it, it's such a bad taste! The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste! Somehow I moved my muscles, stiff from fear and nerves, and awkwardly walked onto the escalator. For some reason, my breathing was short, and I was eventually struck by a feeling similar to dizziness. The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock. There we go. Down, down, down we go. A rumbling sound filled the room, and the surrounding space began to fall. Our numbers are dwindling. How many people will we lose this time, huh? As it shook with the clatter, the elevator we were inside continued to drop. Throughout that drop, I was fluctuating between feeling hope and despair, as if my heart was a rotten fruit swelling in the sun before finally going squish. I suddenly stopped breathing. No, Haji, you gotta breathe, buddy. Suck in the air. Haji? My consciousness began to fade from pressure. I tried to endure that pressure by firmly standing on my legs, and after a while, the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened. And then it stopped altogether. Not that different. It's just blue. Okay. Aim! Defeat the boring routine! So I've decided to start redecorating. How's it look? Mr. Monokuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it? It's really just a blue sheet. Impossible! I feel like you're kind of slacking off here, Monokuma. It's not like I'd allow you to think otherwise anyway. I mean, he has some trees, but that's about it. To go to the trouble of doing something this elaborate. Really, what is your true nature? It doesn't feel that elaborate. I don't feel like it's changed that much. No. Nothing really. Essentially, this killing game is just to kill time anyway. Kill time? To break away from my purpose. That alone is my purpose. A purpose that is only going to be a weakness. Those who have purpose are always the weakest ones in the bunch. That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive, and enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts. It's starting. The class trial is starting. Finally! Mahiro Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her. One of us is among us. I don't want to believe it. But somebody here was a murderer. Regardless, we need to find the answer. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there is no other way for us to survive. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yeah, let's go ahead and save, just to be safe. So, our set skills will be blah blah blah. Set skills. Right, we have to choose these things. We have to be very attentive to all this. I think I can probably get all of them in here, right? Let's see. Yeah, we can get all of them in here. Just making sure. Awesome. Alright, we good? Yep, okay, we are set. We have as many skills as possible. Alright, let's look through our handbook and get to our truth once again. Monokuma file. The victim is Mahiro Koizumi. Estimated time of death is around 3 p.m. The scene of the crime where the body was discovered is inside the beach house at Chandler Beach. The cause of death is a single killing blow to the head with a blunt instrument. There are no other conspicuous external injuries, and no trace of foreign substances such as drugs. The blood stain on the floor had streaks leading to the roadside door, as if Mahiro had crawled through it. Footprints were found near the crime scene. The trail leads from the beach house and loops around towards the road. The footprints were in fact Kyoko's. The metal bat was found at the crime scene due to the bloodstain coating it. It's believed to be the murder weapon. The murder weapon used in the Twilight Syndrome murder case was also a metal bat. There were a bunch of empty plastic bottles inside the trash can in the beach house. They were probably drinks from the refrigerator. Okay, now that's something that I'm confused about, because clearly these are important somehow, but I'm not sure why they would be important yet. Unless... Nah. Probably not. No, because then how would they get all the way back there? I was thinking maybe somebody could have used those as a stepping stool in the shower, but then how could they just, you know, get back to the... Yeah. Anywho, probably drinks from the refrigerator. There's some purpose to those, but I guess we'll find out on the trial. Mask of the anime character Sun Witch Espirito was found at the crime scene. A gummy candy was found in the closet of the beach house. The beach house has a shower room. However, the shower is out of order and cannot be used. The only window in the shower room the only window in the shower room. It can be opened, but due to its high location, it can't be accessed unless you hitch a piggyback ride from someone. In Twilight Syndrome murder case, a tipped-over fish tank was found in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Gravel and water were scattered everywhere. In Twilight Syndrome murder case, there was a broken window in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Normally, you can't leave the music room without passing through the entrance hall. And Girl E, who appeared in Twilight Syndrome murder case, had her swimsuit stolen by someone. The ending prize was found in Mahiro's room. It consists of an envelope containing 4 photographs. There was also a letter included in the envelope that says, "Try playing Twilight Syndrome after get the game over. Press 5 times if you want to get the real game. Once you do that, you should remember what you all did to my sister. We'll talk then." One of the ending prizes, a picture of Mikana, Buki, and Hyoko at what appears to be an entrance hall. Another of the ending prizes is a vase that was smashed in the music room, or in the classroom next to the music room. One of the ending prizes, a crime scene photo of the victim, then she was killed in the music room. One of the ending prizes, a crime scene photo of Girl E after she was killed. It looks like she was killed with a Melbat. Apparently there was a lot of these inside of Hyoko's room. Each bag comes with 4 flavors, strawberry, melon, grape, and orange, all of these gummies. And a letter to Mahiro. Are we getting close to the end here? Yeah, okay, we're at the end. The letter was found inside Mahiro's pocket. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier. Is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then... Shoot, accidentally skipped it. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they start suspecting us for no reason. Hyoko. And Mahiro received a blow to the head from behind and died instantly. I don't know, maybe that's not a mistake. Maybe somebody propped her against the door on purpose in order to block it. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Maybe she didn't crawl, but was dragged. And difficulty up, we're good. Alright, so fish preparations. Trial start!
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will if you vote correctly, then only I'll punish everyone beside you.
Yeah, we know how it works.
No matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
What? Who cares about that game?
Well, everyone
The
should.
outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
And it's all linked to the game, though.
We shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
Yeah, happily.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Dun dun
Some
dun.
of us are characters in a video game?
Yeah, not you, Nakamura, though.
I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F. And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. Yep, those are all the people I got written down. By using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. The true identity of Girl A is
I
Pecan.
see.
Good thing I wrote all this down.
A is probably Mikan Tsumiki.
Yeah, don't worry, you were cool in it.
That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
Is it?
A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Well, let's see if you feel the same way, Hyoko, because you're in it.
Nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
Yeah. She's right, the one person who said that was Girl B.
I see.
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Nope, that's the exact what you
Anyway,
are.
Let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Which would be my hero, Girl C. Her personality was hyper, energetic, and unique. Girl C was... Wait. No, it can't be my hero. Ibuki, what am I doing? Oh no, I should calm down and think about it one more time. Girl C, her personality was... So, that was Ibuki?
I see.
Wait. Oh,
Girl
that's right,
C
that's right.
is
Oh
Ibuki.
wait. I have her as D. Then who the hell's Girl D?
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Okay. Girl D, huh? There's only one person who's always been had a camera with them. Okay, so that one was my hero. I guess I got Girl C and D mixed up somehow.
Girl D is my hero. The victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
He's gay. Yeah, Fufu. Fufu is Guy F.
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
Well, you already know, man.
That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Another person?
Yep, his sister,
It
who is
one
dead.
of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
Because there
It's
were.
not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
Me? Yes, the reason Fufu's last name appears twice, it's true, I have a hunch, but to call me out like that, Nagi, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason Fufu's last name appears twice is probably because he had a little sister.
I can prove it with this! In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Yep, and so does Fufu.
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F
Or
said in the
he
game.
did anyway. That bitch, what the hell did she do to whatever?
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
The dead girl? Yeah. Don't Fufu. I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see her being is the girl who died in the beginning.
I see.
dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
That bitch, Girl E, was it? That bitch, what the hell did she do to my little sister?
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you got there.
Yeah, we know. He sucks.
Personality? Are you praising me?
I was
Hardly.
being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister.
Who is dead?
Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
Well, we got photos
It's
that
not
link it to
just a
reality.
game. It's definitely based on true events.
We even have a picture of her dead
That's
body,
why
dude.
it's the movie.
Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago.
That's not
I mean-
true.
When I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that. You're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Yeah,
Shut the
Fufu.
fuck up! You be quiet!
I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh?
Well, if he does, he has to accept his sister's dead, so.
I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
And how he can manipulate him.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
Not
A
at all.
mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
But, I mean, he's on the right track.
Now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's
Correct.
just a story in a fucking game.
I'm glad nobody's doubting it.
Then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
What?
Don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Yeah, I'm with Chiaki
Maybe it's
here.
related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What the heck? Is that a wild connection? Wait, what's that?
It may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Okay, and he also has a strange rivalry going on. You don't need to be
No
judging
one
other
cares
people's
about
names.
that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
Well, yeah, she did.
No way! Is that true?
Monomi, are you playing along with him?
Killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
Yeah, that's weird,
So
right?
the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then
Yes.
let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
I'm pretty sure Girl E actually killed. The reason why Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume this based on the content. I'm pretty sure Girl E was the killer.
I see.
Like, I'm 90%
The
certain
reason
there.
Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But
But,
is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
In
yeah.
order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
What have you prepared for us? Broken vase, water tank, gravel,
I
victim,
made
broken
a map
window.
of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
Is
Classic
it?
dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
I guess for like real
We
old school
get it.
stuff.
Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Yeah. But I already kind of guessed that Girl
I'll
E.
start explaining.
I guess it's a pretty easy connection
Girl
to think
A,
of.
Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Sounds pretty accurate.
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Yeah, and she faked her escape out the window.
Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Damn,
Did
Nina,
she
you're
lock
actually
the
on
music
track.
room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Wait, who ran and got
Which
the key?
means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the
Yeah.
key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can
Alright.
lock the music room from the inside, right?
Yeah,
So from
probably.
there, Girlie broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
Yeah,
Would've
totally a
passed by the
possibility.
entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
No, she didn't go out the window. She just could have, like, locked it and closed it behind her.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey!
Soda.
Is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she is. Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who's waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first. Stolen school swimsuit, entrance hall photo, broken vase, victim's crime scene photo, Girl E crime scene photo, stolen school swimsuit. I guess
After she killed the first victim in the music room,
broken
what
vase,
did
maybe?
Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room
Yes.
and escaped outside.
No.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
Oh, she did it
Go back
long
to the
before
music
we
room from
thought.
Outside. You need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
It's probably the
How was she
broken
able to get past
vase
those
with the
4?
window shattering.
And wait in front of the music room.
She probably used a hidden passageway.
No.
Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
No, Ibuki, that's not the case at all. What girl do you do? Okay, that'll give us some clarity. I'm
After
pretty
she killed the
sure.
first victim in the music room,
What did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how to
No,
go to the front
no.
of the To go back to them, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance, the other 4 girls.
At the
Almost.
entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
Correct? Yes.
no, that's wrong.
Got it. So she actually killed her beforehand and set everything up and
First
then
of
broke the
all,
vase
sound
to get
the
him
girls heard
to get
wasn't
there.
the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase?
I thought it was like a
How low
bullying
can you
thing, but I
go?
guess not.
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, She locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went
And
back
then
to wait
broke
in
the
front of the
glass.
music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
Why even bother to lure them
So,
there, though?
When the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
She could have just not been
Now
there.
the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Yeah, that's the question, because I feel like, didn't Girl E say she strangled her, but then there's all that blood on her head? Murder weapon?
About the murder weapon. We found out who the killer was.
Not exactly.
Cool. I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end.
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
Maybe
Which
the
means I'll
fish
feel
tank?
Disgusting.
Disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
It was the fish tank, right? An unconventional weapon that also appears in the game. If we're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then. There's something I needed to tell you regarding the white noise and non-stop debate. Sometimes the lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with the silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if your difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear, blah blah blah. It appears the debate is getting tougher, so I've obtained some very useful information. I heard there's a guy named Gun something. Gundam? Apparently he has a skill that it can increase the power of the silencer. Gun something. I wonder who it is. Oh, did I get that? No, not my truth bullets. Did I? Shoot, I can't even look at it, can I? Yeah, no, I can. 10 of influence, less than thought. What was his? His was like infinite something or another. Or do I just get it automatically? Do I get it automatically? Maybe I get that automatically, I don't know. Let's see how that goes. Was I out of line just then? Well then, good luck and have fun. Does that mean? I don't know. We'll have to look into that. Make your argument. Broken fish tank. Yeah, broken fish tank.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
What about broken glass?
Yeah,
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
kind of. It's
Then
a
she
mixture.
talked her with the fish tank.
Yeah. Alright.
It's too big to be a weapon.
Is it?
Then
I
the
mean, it was
piano.
broken. No.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
No,
If
that's
it's
too
a weapon that
small.
was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Did anything have
Was there a weapon
bloodstains?
with bloodstains on it?
No, there wasn't, was
She
there?
beat her to death with her fists.
Maybe? An unconventional weapon apparently appeared in the game, but
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
the killer's
What about
escape
broken
route,
glass?
maybe? Wait!
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
The stone
Then she
Oh!
talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Maybe? I don't know. It might have been Sonia's thing. We'll
Then
see in a
the
minute.
piano.
Why are you going
The investigation can
It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Maybe? Nope, wrong. Very wrong. Okay, yeah, I know. Sorry, I suck. I know. Oh, my health. Okay, so I
Weapon inside
guess
the
I
music room,
am
huh?
agreeing with people.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big
Ah,
to be
shoot.
a weapon.
Then the piano.
How do I forgot. I have forgotten how to. How do I Agreed. Do I just shoot it normally? I think I shoot it normally.
Investigation.
It's on that.
Yeah, I know. I said, no, it's not gravel.
Was there a weapon with bloodstain?
She beat her to death with her fists!
No, it might have been the window, but I think it might be
Weapon
Sonia's.
inside the music. What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a
Think you attacked her with the fish tank.
Nope. Oh, it's also wrong. Okay.
Damn it!
Sorry. Okay, maybe.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the
No.
cause of death? Think she attacked her with
That's too big to be.
Then the piano.
No.
Going even.
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel?
No, not gravel.
It should have had blood.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
Maybe? Nope. Also wrong. No, I'm doing it wrong. I know I'm doing it wrong. Somehow, let me figure out how to agree. I completely forgot how to agree with things. Yes. Okay. Finally. I was on to something there. All right. It just took a minute to put it together.
The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
And she stuffed it inside the swimsuit, and that's why she threw out the swimsuit at
goodness.
when Guy F
Got it
saw her.
right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
In a sense.
Chosen it all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
Not when used together.
Gravel was put inside some sort of bag.
What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Dun dun dun.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
I wouldn't know. I haven't played his
For a
games.
killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen.
So it gives you somebody to put it off on, and
if
also
that
gives you the word
swimsuit was
weapon.
used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
Am I
This
correct?
happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Yep, which would be...
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
yeah.
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of
It
face
means that she
became
was
an important clue in the music
in
room
on it.
murder. Girl D got rid of it.
Yep, that photo. It's okay, I made sure to throw it away.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
Oh, so she did. Okay, so that's how it happened.
Made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back.
She could, she just chose not to.
I would understand that feeling.
Do you, McCann?
And? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day.
It can be assumed that
I
that
might
would
as
be
well
Guy
ask
F.
just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Girlie's killer. Right now, the only person I can think of is that guy. Monokuma Guy F.
I see!
It should have been Guy F.
That bitch, what the hell, blah blah. I will never forgive her.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is...
Boo boo!
It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
Hey, you're Yakuza. You could totally kill somebody if you wanted to, right?
That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
Well, we've already made it clear that they couldn't.
I'm terribly sorry, but
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
Thank you, Monokuma, for reminding
if I
us.
don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy!
I mean, he said he wanted.
A lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
Aw, I feel bad for him because I'm pretty certain he's not actually, you know, he's not the one who did it. I'm certain of that. So everybody's already believing the worst of him.
Does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point with Girly and Mahiru's murder. And that would be the metal bat? Right?
I can prove it with this. I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As
We know
proof,
that
Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
it would appear to be a single blow too.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
It's not
Keep
stupid
making
to
up your
believe
mind
it.
like that, we're just going to go around in circles.
Yeah, we need to find a new break.
It's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. But don't you think that'd be too obvious?
Yes, yes I do. I've been saying this for a while.
What did he...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Dun dun dun.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters.
Yeah,
That
it's not too
person
hard
could
to
be
draw.
using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Yes.
Is that what happened, Hiyoko?
Oh ho ho!
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
I also think that's wrong.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
Make your argument. Not late. Footprints on the beach. Yeah, that's probably what it is, because there's no gummy bears there. No, I want the footprints. Damn this wheel. There we go.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru?
She loved her too much.
You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today?
In the closet of the beach house.
She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't go to the beach house.
Also a lie. We also saw you.
Wishing Mr. Ants all day.
Like, we have two witnesses, plus footprints. Hold on, what she said clearly contradicts information I knew.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of...
Why do you doubt? Do you know where Hiyoko? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Yeah, correct,
But
correct.
I didn't go to the beach house.
Yes, you did.
No, that's wrong.
I'm surprised that Soda didn't step in and be all like, actually, we saw this. Well, both of us, really.
You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
We saw you coming from there.
I told you I didn't.
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints. They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness.
No.
They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange.
Because we happen to have a piece of paper here that
Footprint
says...
I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
He's feeling really cool this time around, but I don't know.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo.
Plus,
Is it a pedo if you're the same age?
we're facing away from the beach house, which means when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door
Yes.
was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
So she witnessed it. Why doesn't she just own up to
Something
that?
happened between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Ah, I remember now. I remember when I went to the beach house.
Do you?
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I did not know
I've
that.
never heard of that daily routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
It has plenty to do with the case,
Don't believe her
Connie.
so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Yes.
It's a lie?
We witnessed her!
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying?
Witnesses!
There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Well, what can we do? We can make an argument. Footprints on the beach, mail bath, shower room, iron barred window, letter to my hero, actually. Yeah, that actually completely proves it. I guess we don't have any reason to have witnesses, right?
But only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Uh-huh.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
So it's that last one, right? Yoko said she never saw Mahiro, but is that really true?
I did go to
Nope, it's completely false.
I didn't go.
Then you didn't meet at the beach house?
Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
Wait, what? Oh, okay, that's not right then. Wait, what? So where's your proof? Oh, I screwed up something.
I did go to the
Okay,
beach house.
footprints on the beach, shower room, iron barred
Only
window.
during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
No.
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
Okay, I'm missing something here. No, I wasn't trying to shoot. Is that really true?
I did go to the beach house.
Yes.
But only during my morning walk.
Did you? No, that. Oh, right, because
No,
of the
that's
time
wrong.
and all that stuff, right? It's the contents of the letter, not the
Only
whole
during your
seeing her
morning
thing.
walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier. Is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Yoko?
That letter. It's the one Mahiru had, right?
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious. I don't know.
Oh, snap. I remember now. I totally saw you.
Thank you, Soda, finally.
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach.
Yes.
I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm. So you totally witnessed the murder, right?
See. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
You're wrong. You're totally wrong.
I'm thinking she's just trying to block it out.
You also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't.
Dude, come on, it helps your
It's
case.
just
Just
a
fess up.
coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
Yep.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Well, here's the thing, Fufu. We also have a letter from you about meeting up
Just
with
leave him
Mahiro.
alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further.
No, wouldn't it?
Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter. I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
Is she
Such a
crying?
faker.
Or is she faking it?
Totally faking.
Probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along.
No,
That's
I don't
why she wrote
assume
a letter
that.
to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And
Then
you
why run
went
away
ahead to the
crying
beach
and
house,
not covered in blood?
hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
There is, but I'm still thinking wrong. The only place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? Spot selection. This place?
Here!
What was it? That's new.
The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence.
Correct.
Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
You liar! Oh my god.
Captured the true character of this mystery.
She's really trying to play up the childishness, isn't she?
Hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
As nice a theory as that is, Gundam darling,
Hiyoko
it's not what it was.
calculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof. My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out.
It's a trap. This is obviously someone's trap.
It is, and you've fallen into it.
Whose trap is it?
Well, she can't really know,
It
would
must
she?
be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with
Oh yeah, you guys are kind of forgetting about that mask, aren't you?
There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
Why would she if she was meeting up with her?
Childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
Famous serial killer she's all about.
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island, which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Now, Gundam, play nice. You might actually like her if you talk to her.
Sonia, it's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Not even slightly.
Why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
That's because she's not.
Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer.
I believe you, little brat. Don't worry about it. It's true that Hiyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. Like a certain crazy white-haired puffball. That guy. Footprints on the beach, trash can, yellow gummies. Killer's escape route. We've already discovered that, right? Let's see if that
I
works.
shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
Nope.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Yes.
There's no doubt.
Ah, not trying to scroll. I don't know why it keeps
You
doing
went to the
that.
beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
She did.
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
Yeah.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body.
Yeah. Am I going
So
for
you were
that?
forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints.
It looks like everyone doubts Hiyoko. Is that really okay?
I shall render my verdict
All
upon
about
this
those damn-
mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner
Something
who
about the
killed
footprints on the
Mahiru.
beach?
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Yellow gummy?
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So
Yeah,
that's
she
when
was.
You dropped the gummy.
Yes.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru.
And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body.
Alright, I need to
So you
think
were
on this.
forced
Give
to
me a
flee from the
moment.
beachside entrance.
Drop the gummy.
Oh, okay, well, that worked. So it was gummy bag. That was like the only thing that really linked to anything
Did
else.
Hiyoko really drop it?
Could she
The only
not
one
have?
childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies. but she only eats a specific brand.
Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right! I forgot about that completely in the truth bullets. Let me go to it. Because I thought that was kind of strange earlier, but I didn't mention it. Where's the gummy bag? It only contains strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. So that would be like red, green, purple, and orange. It wouldn't. They wouldn't be yellow gummy, right?
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored.
Yeah, so somebody else had some
Gummy is
treats.
yellow? Then it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
Correct.
That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy. See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge. I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might.
Don't do that, Hiyoko. You'll
Hold
get in
on,
trouble.
you little bitch. You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't
Well,
be
she
stupid.
kinda
I'm not
is.
done backing you into a corner yet.
What the hell, Fufu? You don't need to back anybody into corners. Footprints on the beach, yellow gummy, iron bird, window going bag, beacons, autopsy report, footprints on the beach, I don't know.
We're not
What do you
done
got?
with Hiyoko yet.
Okay, what do we need?
There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
And that would be...
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence.
We've already gone over that, though.
And we can thank Mahiru for it.
Not really?
What does that mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her, we have the evidence we need.
See?
That's
no.
wrong.
Is
I
it?
left those footprints during my morning walk.
Could she be telling the truth there to a degree? I gotta figure out what's wrong. Okay.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet.
I'm
There's still a
thinking
huge piece of evidence left.
autopsy report with
It's true, that's an and we can thank Mahiru for
the last ounce of
What does
strength,
that
right?
mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
Yes!
No, that's wrong.
Except she did it because it was instant, so I was right then! Somebody did drag her over to the door!
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death? According to my autopsy, yes. There's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
Now, Fufu baby, you're getting a little bit extreme. Mikan, it's fine. You're doing good. She's doing so good. I really need to spend some time with her.
You cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
Pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow.
Yep, same with Girl Lee.
That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
That is questionable.
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer after all.
But why would she block it?
Seriously, that's not true! Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body?
That seems like it would be a heavy task for her, wouldn't
If
it?
she handled the body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was...
Yep, completely plain.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer!
But you totally saw the body.
Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me.
Whoa! Fufu coming in.
We haven't decided that yet.
Hey,
I kind of
Fufu,
have.
Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
We've already established that it's not you. Why force it? Unless he's an accomplice. It would make sense with him being an accomplice. Footprints on the beach, smell batch, Mikan's autopsy, iron barred window, shower room.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Then Hiyoko did it.
Ah, right.
She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her butt. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Fuyuhiko is stubbornly insisting that Hiyoko is the killer. If I don't counter all his words, I'll be pushed back.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Then
I'm getting
Hiyoko
it.
did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her butt. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
No, he's wrong.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
But she's not.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room after she moved the body. She just the fact that Hiyoko.
Oh, there was something there.
Can be proven by the foot. Did you get all that?
Prints in the sand. No, I didn't actually. Retreat! No, don't retreat. I was overcome. He's going to go back to the original topic. Dang it!
Hiyoko did it. She killed
No,
Mahiru
she didn't
and
kill her.
blocked the door with her. Hiyoko is the
I have to look at the
only killer I can
words,
think
right? I have to actually pay attention to what he's saying with these.
Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
And she's not.
So
Yeah.
what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After
Yeah,
she moved
but
the
it's out of
body,
order.
She just washed it off in the shower.
Oh, I see what I have to do
The
here.
fact that Hiyoko was at the beach house.
At the shower
can be
room.
proven by
Evidence.
the foot. Did you get
Yes,
all
yes,
that, you
no, but yeah, shoot. Okay, we're good. Hiyoko, yeah, he hasn't thoroughly investigated the crime scene, and I need to use that piece of evidence.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Go! Yes,
Allow
there we
me
go.
to
Cut.
through those words.
Now, washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Dun dun dun.
Out of order?
Yeah, big old honkin' sign says out of order on it.
Terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Okay, see, this is further making me think that it's one of these four people. Sonia, Akane, Chiaki, or Peko. Because, like, all of them showed up in swimsuits. And I know that they were all supposed to, you know, come and meet up at the beach to go swimming and everything, but neither Ibuki or Mikan, you know, showed up with their swimsuits open and out and, you know, they both showed up cloaked with their swimsuits under it. So I'm thinking that whoever the killer is one of these four girls, and they ditched their clothes in order to wear the swimsuit and make it, you know, look less suspicious. That's my theory, anyway. So we're going to have to see which one of those fits our motive properly. None of them really fit, because none of them really have any stake in the motive, right? If we're thinking about strength, I don't think Sonya or Chiaki would do it, so I'm thinking either Akane or Peko, but still, none of them have any reason to do that.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
Hiyoko took off her clothes before committing murder. No, that should be impossible. But somebody else did. She can't get... No, wait. She can't get dressed by herself.
I see.
She needed Mihiro's help with all that, remember?
Hiyoko mentioned this before.
Remember, she was being all stinky and everything? I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself.
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah.
So who's taking over that responsibility?
Sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell. It only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yep.
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
She
Like
didn't get
I
any
said,
blood on her.
The blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiro's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Yes. Oh, wait. That's right, Akane was covered in blood.
Because if so,
But
I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Nekomaru can probably prove that, right?
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that.
Yeah.
If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed out.
So, okay, so that takes Akane out. And if I... It could be Peko. I don't know why she would do anything like that. Because she was soaking wet when she turned up, wasn't she? And didn't we go back to her twice? I can't remember if it was Chiaki or her, but we had looked over one of them twice, and I think it was Peko. Because she was, like, completely soaked with water. And if you were trying to get blood off of you, that would be the ideal, wouldn't it? And Peko does definitely have the strength and all that. Plus, she is a swordsman, and a bat is pretty similar. It could be Peko. Alright, let's continue on and see what it goes with this.
Of all people, you got some nerve. Alright, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
I don't doubt you could do that.
Actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell it does!
Fufu looks terrified.
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right?
Yeah, you're in the clear.
Okay? That I'm not the killer?
Yeah.
Seems like it. See? I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru.
Yeah, you were too up her butt about it all.
Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier?
Because you're a bit of a brat who curses at everyone?
Stupid, stupid, stupid! Hyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right?
Well, not exactly, but Hiro's
Shut
dead.
the hell up, pig barf. I hope you get a hangnail and die.
Jeez! That's unnecessary.
Pig barf.
Anything, Fufu? More importantly, Fufu's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hyoko of being suspicious? Could it be? Does he actually have something else in his mind?
Hey, Hyoko.
I'm pretty sure he's
Now
an
that our
accomplice.
suspicions have been addressed. Can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, but you still went there and saw the body, and that's why you ran away crying.
So, can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh?
Yes, please.
Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
Yeah, she never talked to me at all. Man, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question, right?
Damn it! So that was a lie?
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no.
Like some
Unlike
people.
everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we
Just
were
get
supposed
used
to
to
meet
it.
around 2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox. A letter? Yeah, this one.
What is it? It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. This is the same letter that Mahiro had on her. About what we discussed earlier. Is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. This time is still the same spot at 2 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they start suspecting us for some reason. So wait, Mahiro... Letter Hyoko received, but that's earlier than Mahiro's, isn't it?
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
Huh? The letter Hyoko had, doesn't it clearly contradict other evidence? Yeah, it contradicts... Letter on Mahiro, there we go.
I can prove it with this. This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30
Mahiru's
p.m.
letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m.
About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at the same time and the time is still the same at 2 p.m.
The meeting times are off.
Yeah, but Mahiro's is later.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it. But for both letters to say the same thing?
So somebody really did set her up.
Since you wrote it, what do you think?
She didn't write it.
I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
It's safe to say a letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? Both letters, the letter Mahiro had, they both were, right?
I see.
Yeah.
The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very
He's really
likely.
agreeable this time
In
around.
fact, if you compare both letters, confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Anyway, well, write down their handwriting.
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part, it seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part, let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. The killer forged both of those letters.
And it added that final part so they went and talked to each other about it.
So, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer.
Yep.
How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Really?
That's kind of
This
sad.
is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all.
So you're not willing to help him this time
It's all
around?
my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens.
We can just lightly punch him to death later.
Lightly.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep.
What?
Why'd you fall asleep?
Where did you fall
It's
asleep?
not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Oh, somebody chloroformed you?
Medicine? That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
But we didn't really have any evidence
You
of
were
that,
aware
right?
from the start. You should have done something about it.
I'm sorry.
Well, she
When I woke
wasn't.
up,
What-
I was inside a small closet.
So you
When
were
I
in the
rushed
closet.
out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And so then the gummy was planted, wasn't it? To make it more evident that she had been there rather than just assuming that she was in the closet the entire time. So I was right about it then. She was in the closet, but not for the reasons I was thinking. I thought she was hiding in there. That's not what happened. So that just makes Pekka look a lot more suspicious. You know, she was the one who brought up the gummy in the first place. Alright. Continuing on.
That's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
It's fine, Hiyoko, just calm down.
Planned to frame Hiyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru.
So
put her
that's
to
why.
sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Smart.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
Yep. I really can't tell if she's crying for real or faking it.
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it
Oh
really
my god, I
okay to
just
leave her
noticed
so
that.
Easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
When they showed Tera's picture, I thought it was just normal X's over everything. His was a fork and a knife crossed over each other as X. Oh, that's awful.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about?
Yeah,
the
it
only way to
is.
survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other.
I mean,
so
he's
if you
not
believe
wrong.
in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. we're supposed to work together.
You're both right in a
Class
sense.
trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
Hers is just a normal X.
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
And I'm guessing the absolute hope is whichever one wins
Your
out.
stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
Yeah, I have a pretty good
There should be a
suspicion.
new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Okay, what was
The
it?
debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good
All
job.
right.
That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork.
Good for you, Minomi. You're finally
What
winning
do you
at
think of
something.
that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
You're gonna get punched, Minomi. Oh, he's sleeping.
What? He's sleeping.
We have bored him to death.
You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
What? The bitter truth? That may be true, but even so, we can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiro's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. Well, we can keep going forward. Trial suspended. Oh shit, look at the time!
Well now.
Oh, well then, now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer right here, right now. Huh? You're going to spoil who the killer is? Oh, if I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair. You can't! That's seriously a big no-no. But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's the club president? So without further ado, the answer is... Yeah, you can't! Everyone please close your eyes and cover your ears!
You
Correct.
say Nanu
Oh.
in German when you're surprised.
What? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me. Nanu? Let's go ahead and save. Class trial reopened. We'll resume in the next episode, I guess.
Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
I'm sure it is, darling, but... Okay, so this is where we're going to be ending the episode for today. We'll be continuing the class trial in the next episode. I didn't realize we had been going on for this long, but dang. I guess each class trial is probably going to run for about, I don't know, 2 hours each, maybe? Without, pausing or anything, it would be 2 hours, I suspect, but... Yeah, that's what it's looking like. I guess that's why we get intermissions now, so that's nice, but... Yeah, okay, so the way things are going, I'm thinking that our evidence right now is currently pointing to Peko. And I guess that, seriously though, because if the killer got blood on them for moving the body, she's the only one who's completely wet and washed clean, she didn't have any of her clothes, and it was weird, right, that she's all like, oh, I was trying to, swim to other islands and everything, but we know that all the islands have bridges attached to them, so it's completely unreasonable to assume that she wouldn't be able to reach any of them. And everything. That was just kind of a flat-out lie, wasn't it? And then, her bringing up the gummy bear and not knowing about it and all that stuff, that seems like a definite way to kind of implicate Hyoko. I don't know. Something with, the footprints kind of made me wonder about Chiaki there for a minute, but she was rather quick to show up, wasn't she? She was like, what? Yeah, she was the third person to show up. I think Peko was second to last, right? She arrived just before Sonia. So technically, she could have, you know, gone from the beach, jumped in the water, ditched her clothes out there, and then circled around somewhere else on the island, right? And gotten to us from there. Because it doesn't make sense to go ahead and you already start swimming and all that stuff when you're planning on going swimming with everybody else. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking it's Peko, but... So, that means that, Fufu is trying to help Peko, though. Because he's definitely an accomplice to the killer. The question is, why try to help Peko? What's the connection there? And why would Peko even... So wait, does that mean that Peko is the serial killer then? Or is that just, like, a weird red herring thing that they threw in there to make fun of Toko? I don't know. But what is Fufu and Peko's connection there? There was actually something that was pointed out to me in the comments a while ago. What was it? Oh yeah, somebody was like, it's kind of weird how Peko brought food to Fufu or something, right? I don't know. Could there actually be a connection there? Well, I mean, there has to be, because he's clearly the accomplice. I'm pretty certain it's her who's the killer. I don't know. We're just going to have to see where this takes us in the next episode. So until then, you know, like and subscribe if you guys want to. And thank you for watching.